Hi guys, it's Destiny, your Monday. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've been actually really busy. I just went to a concert Sunday, so I was recovering yesterday. So I don't know what the topic of the week is, but I need to catch up kind of in a way. And then I'll have like a little topic at least for something that people can talk about. Because that way we have something to actually a little like talk about and everything. As you guys can tell, I'm actually wearing a hat. And it's a Blood on the Dance Floor hat, and I actually got it signed. Here and there. And I don't know if anybody on the channel knows who Jeffree Star is. I got to meet Jeffree Star. I was excited. I was happy. He signed my phone, and I got my phone signed by like 4 people. And it has actual tape on the back of it so that it doesn't smear off right away. Because, I don't know, I was really, really happy. And I got to take a picture with him. I was really, really excited. And I almost actually cried because I met him. Yeah, but this is actually the first time I've actually worn a hat ever. Well, I've worn hats, but I love this hat, especially since it's signed. Yay! And I have another concert I'm going to. Hopefully, if my friend can change the name of the ticket since she's giving me hers. But my next concert is Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil, which I'm super excited. And she's giving me her meet and greet ticket, so I get to go and meet those guys too. By the way, I have not dyed my eyebrows. I'm actually using a pencil color, like a thing to color in your eyebrows, that type of thing. So yeah, I'm super happy. Like I'm having the kind of a good week. So bullying. Since I didn't post a video. Yeah, if you guys can tell, my makeup's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it looks actually clear. It looks like I don't have, like, acne. I'm not wearing blush, which is a funny thing. These are actually the color of my natural cheeks in the first place. So, bullying. Okay, so I was bullied from elementary till... I still got bullied kind of like my college year. Even though I went for like a year, I still got kind of bullied. And it wasn't because of the way I looked. It was apparently because the way I dressed. Which I don't understand how me dressing the way I do, what they were calling me and stuff like that. They called me like slut and stuff. Okay, I wore skirts, but I wore leggings. So I don't understand how that was kind of slutty or stuff like that, or I was called a whore and just stuff like that. And it's like kid high school drama, which was stupid. Top of that, high school I didn't really get bullied, but I still had people that were just being buttholes and telling me, like, saying stuff out loud, like, really loud in the cafeteria when I'd walk by or something, and it was embarrassing, but I kind of got over it. It happens. Middle school, I got into, like, since the principal knew me, all the teachers, the campus cop knew me, and I had to, like, resolve issues that happened. I never fought or anything because I can't fight. I really choose not to fight. I'd rather resolve it with actually getting a teacher involved or something. For me, that's a lot better than getting into a fight and either breaking your jaw or whatever, a person getting more in trouble than usual. I mean, fighting isn't always the answer. If you can, try to get an adult involved. If you can, even if it's your parents, a principal, campus officer, teacher, whatever. Don't fight. Fighting, like I said, is not the answer. It's never the answer. You'll get in more trouble than it's worth in the first place. I mean, my cousin had to learn that the hard way. And honestly, fighting is just, it's stupid. I know some girls have had to fight on the channel, but honestly, I chose not to. I took the route of getting a parent involved, or teacher, whatever. But sometimes if it has to resort to that, then okay, but don't let it resort. Take care of it before it gets worse. Elementary, because of the fact that I moved from school to school to school, and I only stayed in one school for like 4 years. But of course I flunked first grade, so I was held back. But I was bullied at one school, and I would come home crying and wouldn't want to go to school the next day, but I'd still have to. My mom finally went to the school and tried to take care of what was wrong, and found out the teacher wasn't even doing anything. She was just letting the kids bully me the whole time. And then when I got bullied at every school I went to. I was called names. I was shunned from making any friends. It was horrible. I mean, as a little kid, you expect to make friends, but when you look totally different than everybody else, like with white hair, or you're in a wheelchair, and stuff like that, it just doesn't help trying to make friends half the time. I mean, parents should teach their kids, don't bully, because bullying can hurt people's self-esteem. Just because of the bullying that I had to go through, my self-esteem is really shot. Like, I may look like I'm confident in how I look, but I'm not. I mean, I still get bullied. I get bullied here on the internet. I get bullied actually by my family, by some of my family members. And it's not right. Like, not only do I get bullied for the way I look, I get bullied because of my weight, my piercings, my tattoos, the fact that I dye my hair. It's just a lot of things I get bullied for, and it's never seemed to change. I mean, and people told me that I should grow up. I'm already 20, but I said, well, this is the way I am. Either take it or leave it. I mean, if I dress the way I dress, if I wear my makeup the way I wear my makeup, if I dye my hair the still way, I'm young. I'm still young. I may not be a teenager still, but I am still me. I'm 20 years old. I'm almost 21. I'm still young. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing this till I'm 50. And for those of people that don't like the fact that there are going to be cool grandmas out there, get over it. I will be a cool mom, a cool grandma, dyeing my hair and being me for the longest time. I don't care what people say. I'm tired of it. But elementary it was just horrible, especially moving from school to school to school. I mean, I finally got my first friend, baby, when I moved to the north side of San Antonio. Or the west side. I can't remember what side of San Antonio it was. But it was good. And then I finally met my best friend, who also has albinism, through our VI teacher, who had albinism as well. She introduced us. At first we didn't talk. Because of the fact that she was shy and I was really shy. Like, me and her just didn't talk. But when we met again at one of the camp things that they had during the summer for DARS, we talked, and from here on out, we've still stayed in contact. We're still best friends. no matter what, and I love her. She's amazing. I mean, she actually was on the channel. She did one video for the channel, which I asked her to. And then I asked, I have my other friend Melissa, not Melissa, my friend Heather, who actually has a sister who has albinism as well. I've been trying to get them to come up with a video, because I was like, well, I have a friend who has albinism with a sister who has albinism. Maybe they can make one video for the channel at least and give people's opinions on the fact. I think Jasmine has a sister who has albinism, I think. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But yeah, bullying is never the answer. Kids need to be more careful with what they say, and even as teenagers, people need to understand not everybody's the same. Everybody comes in every shape, size, color. Doesn't matter. Everybody's perfect in their own way. And if people don't like it, they're probably insecure about themselves in the first place. Because that's what I've noticed when people bully, it's more because they feel insecure about themselves instead of trying to make themselves feel better. They bully other people to make themselves feel better. Because they like to see people cry, they like to see people hurt. And it's not right. I mean, look at as many kids that have taken their own lives. There's adults that have taken their own lives because of bullying. And I don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. But yeah, on October 19th is Spirit Day. And for anti-bullying, everybody should be wearing purple. Because I honestly, it's, how can I put it this way? It's just horrible how a lot of kids have to go through. And it's not just people with disabilities, it's people who are gay, bi, lesbians. I'm bi as well, and I also get crap for it. And there's people who have worse disabilities and they get bullied, but they don't understand what's going on. And just other people seeing that type of thing, people getting bullied because of how they act, and it's not their fault, it's just how they were born. And I mean, look at all of us on this channel. We were born the way we were, and you know what? We're happy about it. I mean, it makes us unique, it makes us different, and look, we're actually letting you guys know, letting other people see what we had to go through, or whatever. And it's frustrating to see that other kids are getting bullied as of now, no matter what, and it hurts. It hurts me seeing that. I mean, kids shouldn't have to be bullied. I mean, kids weren't... If you were born the way you were, you should be proud of yourself. But there's kids that try to tear you down, and it's horrible, but it helps so you can get stronger and everything. But that's really all I have to say. Topic of the week is cyberbullying. So now I'm going to jump into the topic of cyberbullying, and I'm sorry if this video is going to be long. I mean, I have to make sure that both topics are put in. But this week it's cyberbullying. Okay, so cyberbullying, because of the fact that we did bullying, like school-wise, now we're going to do cyberbullying. Okay, so cyberbullying, my personal channel, I've had it for 5 years, well, almost 6. I have always gotten, like, a lot of comments and stuff like that, messages, about people calling me, like, everybody's told me that I'm faking my albinism, that I just want to, because the fact that I'm white, I'm not considered albino, or the fact that I dye my hair, wear makeup, and stuff like that, I'm not considered albino, which half of the people don't know that there are people who have albinism that don't look like they do, which is the people that have ocular albinism, which affects the hair, the eyes, and the skin. And I try telling people, actually, I do, and then they'll fight me and everything, but I get called fat, I get called ugly, like I said, I get bullied about my piercings and my tattoos, the way I look, and generally a lot of it has to do with my music as well. And then I went through a phase, like, my singing actually wasn't as good as it used to be. I used to have people tell me, oh, you can't sing, you suck, you need to get a day job and do something else. Or people will call me a slut. I mean, excuse me, for half the shirts that I own, I'm not small-chested in the first place. So it's hard for me to find shirts that'll fit that area of my body. And people are just rude, and they don't understand, like, people who are on this side of the camera have feelings too. It's not like, oh, we're just doing this so people can bully us and just say stuff. I mean, they don't understand how we feel after seeing those comments. I mean, it hurts, but what can we do about it? I mean, I had to report a bunch of people because I actually had a threat. Somebody threatened me over YouTube because apparently they thought I was talking about them in one video, which I wasn't. But they basically said that they were going to come find me and beat me up and all that, and I actually almost took it to the cops so they can find out where this is from, and so I could get it situated, because I was scared for my life. And I've gotten a lot of threats throughout the years. I've gotten, like I've said, I've been bullied. I've had to deal with a bunch of names. Like, okay, I used to wear a lot of black, but didn't mean I was goth, which people didn't understand. I mean, I tried telling people I'm not goth, I'm not scene, I'm not emo, I am just me, and I'm happy the way I am. If I dress the way I want to dress, it's my preference, it's how I like to dress, it makes me feel like me. If I dress like in Aeropostale and stuff like that, I like American Eagle jeans, that's it. But I feel uncomfortable wearing those clothes. I do. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's me. And when I wear clothes from, like, Hot Topic, and I wear my makeup as dark as I wear it, like this, I like it. It's the way I feel comfortable. If I dye my hair, I feel comfortable. I mean, not everybody with albinism is willing to keep their hair white. As much bullying as I've gone through, I hate the color of my hair. I love it, but I hate it. It's a mutual relationship with me and my hair and everything, because I hate feeling like people always stare at me. I mean, people always stared at me, know where I went, whatever. And it doesn't help. And I've always got bullied because people are like, oh, that's not your real hair, or like things like that, and it's ridiculous what I've had to go through over the internet or in real life. And I just wish people actually understood how I feel, or how everybody else feels who's just like me. I mean, I got tired of people saying, talking crap because of the fact that my eyebrows were white, and my hair never matched. So that's why I had to go ahead and start dyeing my eyebrows or just doing something about my eyebrows because I got tired of it. I mean, it was frustrating enough that my family picks on me because of everything, but for everybody else. But luckily I have as many subscribers as I do because a lot of them stick up for me, and I love you guys. I love my subscribers that I have. I mean, they're awesome. But I'm already at 20 minutes, and I'm sorry for making this a long video, but that's all I really gotta say, even though I said that earlier. But I will catch you guys later. Bye!